So that's the first frame all in. Paddy said the fatal words that it was going too well. So hopefully it goes swimmingly from here. He's just going to check, make sure that it looks all right from the outside now, make sure that it's all lined up. These windows are slightly different to the ones that we've took out. They were all square framed, whereas Paddy's made these to actually match the lines of the actual curve of the stone. They look so much better. The ones that were in here, they were just a cheap replacement, so they've been done on the cheap, probably the 50s or 60s, and they weren't great. The wood's completely knackered on them. We can't use it, so this is the best alternative, and these are absolutely superb made. So we're going to go and check it, make sure it all lines up, and then we're going to put the windows in.
So Ash and Mum are cracking on with getting the new windows in with Paddy, and Ash came in and told me that there's a bit of a problem that we need to get sorted for one of the new windows going in the 401 suite. So Mum was taking the paneling off in there, and obviously because the paneling's been on, we just didn't know obviously what it was all like there. So now I've got it off. Quite a lot of the beams are just completely rotten up there, which was the same on the other side when we done the beams for the 400 bathroom and bedroom. So same problem here. So I'm going to go in now, see what we need to get sorted so we can get the window in. So, hello.
Hello.
So what's the problem?
More Chateau problems.
More rotten beams.
Yes.
So we're just in what will be the hallway for the 401 suite, and obviously this is the window that was just about to get fitted in.
Yes.
We've got the one for the bathroom in, so that's all being fitted in and all sorted now.
Which that beam's in really good condition. That beam.
Yeah.
It's spot on. It looks brand new.
The top of that one,
so,
it is.
I mean, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
1 out of 4.
Oh, I'm only counting these ones. Forgot about them. So yeah.
So yeah, and then probably we need to do the ones in these rooms as well.
Yeah.
They're all rotten.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1 out of probably about 10.
Yeah. You're getting the master at it now, though.
So I'll quickly take you up and show you just what sort of problem we're facing up here.
They're all the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well,
so this is the beam. That's obviously supporting all of the top above the window, and because it's sagged so much, you can see here all I've done previously is just cut a piece out so they could still open the window, and even now that's too tight and we couldn't open the window because it's just completely sagged down. But just to show you, this is supposed to be a solid beam, and it is literally just crumbling away. All this corner part all completely gone, so it's not even supported, and this one's all completely gone as well. It's just not supported.
Oops.
So we're going to get some supports up on the top here, get our acro props up just to support the beams that are up here, and then we'll slowly get these beams out because they have all backfill of stones in. Last time me and Graham done it, obviously we know the way they're made up now. Luckily you have the beam, then backfill of stone, and then hopefully we have a granite lintel above it. So fingers crossed the whole chateau doesn't fall down. So another busy day, Mum?
Yep. Another unplanned job.
Yes, this was another unplanned job. I was busy in the garden.
Yeah.
And you were just cracking on getting the window in?
Yeah. I'll panel off. Thought, yeah, brilliant. Get the windows in.
Yeah. Well, hey ho. It's another chateau day.
Yeah, but it's good because we know they're done and we know they're all safe.
Yeah.
So it's good, really.
And on the plus side, Mum found some more old wallpaper.
Yeah.
Right, we'll crack on.
Go on.
So Terry and Tracy have managed to get all the lintels sorted up there. It's looking good again, nice and structurally safe again, which is always a nice thing to have. Next job now, the carpenter's just arrived and another set of windows going in. How good? We can't wait because it's made such a difference. I don't know whether you can hear, but you can hear the traffic really loud even when the windows are shut in there. But you go in here and you close the windows and you can hear nothing. We've got them all cemented in around the bottom. Let's see if we can show you. So all nice and tight underneath there, so they'll be nice and watertight. Tracy's pointed all the outside of them as well, so they'll be good if we do get a rainstorm. And now we just got to get this one in and do the same again. Happy days. So what we're doing right now is just measuring it all up, make sure that the frames equal all sides. Paddy's just doing a visual outside now, make sure it sits the same as all the others, because you really do notice it from down the bottom. So we want it so that it's all lined up perfectly. And next thing to do will be to brace it into the wall so it doesn't go anywhere. It's all level as it looks right now, and you'll check all around the sides, make sure that they're all level, because again, he does this so that the windows don't just fall open. When you open them this much, they stay there. They are that well made. So it's a case of now doing all that, leveling it all up, and then get the windows in. Happy days. So as you've just seen, there's no easy work here in the Chateau. There's never a job that comes up and it's just in and out, or one thing, or very rarely does that happen. But having these windows here, just the difference it makes, just the difference it's going to make to us as well, living on the 3rd floor, because this was a real problem for us because the cold was coming in through these old windows and just rising up through the chateau. As soon as we put heat on, it got cold upstairs. So to get this done, it's just such a massive job. And again, the beams, there was absolutely nothing left of them whatsoever. And it wasn't only that, the wall had actually, they backfilled them basically with stones. So they just basically sat on the beams, and over the years as the woodworms ate it all away, it just turned them to sawdust. So it was imperative it got done. So it's such a good job done. And it's so nice to know that the chateau is nice and secure, and it's going to last. These windows are going to last another 100 years. The windows that have been put in were put in the 50s, and they were really poor, and they were really poor quality. Again, it's just at a time we think they didn't have the money, so they did it all on the cheap. So we're absolutely over the moon. And again, you can't hear the road. We're stood in here right now. There's absolutely no sound to it whatsoever. So it's done exactly what we wanted to do. So we're so happy with it, and it just means that we can crack on with the rest of the 401 suite now as soon as we get the 400 suite finished. The next jobs will be the downstairs windows as well. We're going to replace them. So in the old kitchen and in like the entranceway, they are completely gone, and we're likely going to have exactly the same problems with the beams again. We're already anticipating that, so we'll probably get the panelling off and take a look at them before the carpenter comes and has to put them in. But Paddy does such a fantastic job with all of this, so it's absolutely amazing. One other thing, our friend Tanya, she's been absolutely amazing with us. Her and Mark, they do so much to help us, and we wouldn't be anywhere near as far as what we are right now without their help and their support that they've given us since we've been here in the last 3 years. And next week she's off to Kilimanjaro. She's going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. It's just something that she's wanted to do forever. And she's set up a GoFundMe. She's visiting an orphanage, and she wants to basically go directly to the orphanage and help the kids directly. So she set up a little GoFundMe. It's already halfway there. We're going to put a link in the description. If you could just check it out, if you can give anything whatsoever, it'd be absolutely amazing for her to be able to go and help these kids in Africa. So we hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you've got the bell clicked for notifications, and we'll see you in the next video.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.